Hi! Welcome in. Hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I can't hear because my headphones are not on. Lovely. Cool. There we go. Okay, now I'm allowed to hear. Hi, welcome, 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 welcome. It is time for another chill stream. We have options today. We could continue repairing our MacBook, but to be honest, I do think that it's going to be a it's oh. It's a good one. Today is a good one. You know, we spent a little bit of time we got a little bit of time yesterday with where we were having fun bullying kids, and yeah, that was a great time, right? That was a great time already. I managed to reach out to an adult, one of the kids' relatives, actually. Yeah, so let me first tell you how I got the info, because I don't want to seem like some weird creep. So when that extension got released, right, where was thinking maybe they're using my code, I obviously ran some analysis on that, and I got 2 domains from that. One of the domains was literally just first name dot last name. And I kind of dismissed that because, like, whatever, right? What do I know? And since they were so boastful and annoying yesterday, I didn't, like, it was still in my mind, and I still thought about that a bit, and then I was like, wait a second, do I remember that domain, though? What was with that? And then I googled that domain, and then I found a LinkedIn profile and a GitHub profile, and yeah. I messaged the guy on LinkedIn because LinkedIn graciously gives you 1 month of premium. And yeah, I responded. The kid is not allowed to be on Discord. I'm only saying that much. The kid is not allowed to be on Discord, and I'm pretty sure he's in a decent amount of trouble now. So, Gold Chiefed, we are now, happy. Oh my, what a piece of shit those kids were. Like, actually. Oh, imagine, you know? It is fun. It's fun. Open source is a lot of fun if you have to deal with bullshit like this. And now that I have actual measures in place to prevent stuff like this, gonna be a good one. So, okay, what are we gonna do now? We're gonna play... First we're gonna play our dailies. We're gonna have to play our dailies. We're gonna have to play our Mechtel. Well, we'll wait for people to join. Okay. Can we get another first try? I don't think, because with mobs I go Polar Bear, and Polar Bear was one that we had last time. Okay, it's neutral or passive. It is an animal. It doesn't spawn from a biome. It came out previous to 110. Oh. Animal, previous 110. Neutral, passive. The bee came later. The goat came later. Oh, wool? Are we gonna get it with 2? I think we're gonna get it with 2. It was the wolf! Let's go. Let's go. The goodest of boys. The goodest of boys. This was a good hint that it was neutral passive. Like, neutral passive and an animal, there is a very few before 1.10. Very few. I don't know of any other. Okay, we gotta go with our nether picks because they have been so good to us. Let's go with gold. Oh, it's probably a ore, eh? Seems like some kind of ore, maybe a gold ore. Has the exact same stats. Ooh, found an ambiguous block. So it is one of the OG ores. Coal. It's not coal. Iron. It is no iron ore. Diamonds. It seems to be the diamond ore. I'm goated. I'm just this good. You know, I am just this good. Basically know everything about Minecraft at this point, right? I will absolutely with the Craftle again, but that's okay. Let's skip that song. I don't know. Kind of annoys me right now. Can't hide this, eh? But that one's a good one though. Why did that not open in the list? Interesting. Anyhow. Okay. An item. Let's go with what? Bucket of cod actually, maybe better? But no, it's Go with this. Okay, so it can either be found in a chest or a trade or something combining it. It doesn't come from... It's common. It is renewable and it is newer than 1.5. Ah, newer than 1.5. Netherite is not renewable. Prismarine? Prismarine shards seem like something. That seems like a good pick. Oh. Oh, so close. Oh, that was really close. Hmm. Newer than 1.18. Skulk? Or items. Skulk is a block. The Scoot would be... Wait, yeah, the Scoot would actually be a decent pick. Oh, so a chest it is. It comes from a chest. It is renewable and comes from a chest? What? Huh? Oh, wait a second. There's another option. A chest or trade or mob? There are 4 options. What was the other one? Nothing, eh? Oh, wait a second. It is a mob and trade. Or just a trade. Could be from just a trade. But newer than 113. Ooh. No recipe. Oh, the newer than 113 is confusing me. What came out in the recent versions? Glowberries, maybe? Glowberries can't be it because different... What came out with the glowberry? Clay existed earlier? That just got way easier to get? Maybe some copper variant? No. Oh. Ah, but they have recipes. No, that can't be it. Oh! Ay. What do we think here? What do you think? Copper era. Ooh. Oh, that is so new, everything. I'm really struggling here. Pot can't be it because that is uncommon. It's also not renewable. Sniffer egg? The block. But no. No, can't be the... Can't be the thing either, the buckets. What raw materials do I know that came out in... The sap? That's also a block, right? Because you can just place it. Oh, after the aquatic update. What do we get there? What do we get there? I just got another message from the from the guy. Oh, the little script kitty is in so much trouble. Oh man, that brings me so much joy, you know. That brings me so much joy. Snitching on little kids being on the internet. That is lovely. Okay. This makes me feel like I'm literally the villain. But no, they deserve that. They absolutely deserve this. I probably don't want to start that playlist because that is gonna be copyright. Okay, that's fine. Do we believe that this is... Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Who cares? At this point. Okay. Close to 113. I mean, yeah, but Netherite is not... The end update was earlier, right? Chorus? Yeah, 19. Amethyst! Yes! Okay, yeah, I forgot about that because I really rarely use that. It has some interesting properties in Redstone because of its kind of unique hitbox, but phew, that's rarely been a thing. Anyhow. Oh god, we have... Oh, we have this! Wasn't it that way? This. Okay. We can also put a... that... We craft with this again. Alright, a composter. Forgot about that. We have this. Have that. Obviously these variants. That obviously. What am I missing? Obviously this. Oh, I'm so happy, man. This message. Oh, this message just made my day. Ah, no. Okay, that obviously doesn't work. What else can we do with some golden rails, maybe? But no, we need still a stick for that. Weird as fuck. Um... I'm missing something and I'm really gonna be pissed again because it's going to be so obvious. There's no golden horse armor apparently. What am I missing? What am I missing here? I mean, this and normal planks, and we had some... What? What? There's no golden cauldron. That doesn't exist. There's no golden chest. That also doesn't exist. Why do I want gold in the game? I just use it for trading. Just use it for trading, nothing else. Nothing else. I mean, the pressure plate can be interesting, but mostly trading. Quartz, redstone components. Well, we're missing sticks and or torches. Cobblestone. There is so much you can do with cobblestone. I am definitely missing a lot here. Nope. Because that required the blaze rod. I remember now. That required a blaze rod. That wouldn't have worked anyway. Can't do armor templates or any other templates because we would need more templates for that. We already did one. Oh, that one is a hard one. And with redstone. But we have done everything we could do with redstone, I believe. I'm pretty sure, because we can't do a rail using this. It just doesn't work. That would be the only thing where I would be like, maybe, but no. The netherite is just a one-time thing. Netherite scraps have one purpose, and that is... No! No, wait, no, that is actually with... Yeah, no, that is way more complicated. That uses actual netherite and uses some different things. Okay, maybe I need to send that to... I need to send that to someone. Tick, tick. What though? What are you? Okay, we're gonna get hints. No way. Nah. Could it be? Oh. Oh. Oh, what? Oh no. This, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I forgot, yeah, that, I forgot. Okay, we have 2 more. I don't know. I'm completely stuck. Huh. What do I think that is? I think the gold is one thing, and then we have another thing for the... I mean, this is just an... That's an observer. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm stuck. I'm not getting there. Minecraft wiki. We want to look at gold. What can we craft out of gold? Spear, helmet, leggings, horse armor. There is horse armor! But you can't craft it. Right. Yeah, it cannot be crafted. Okay. Nautilus armor. Can you craft that? No, not renewable, so it can't be crafted. Hmm. A bell. Cannot be crafted. Okay. Powered rail. Am I just stupid? No. Requires a stick. The blackstone can't be crafted either. The clock! Oh my god! How I forgot about that thing. I barely used that. Okay, okay, and now? Quartz and stone. I mean, another quartz. This is source of quartz. Okay, hi. Another quartz. Can be crafted in... Oh no, you are not. I did not know that. Again, one of the things you never do, because quartz is valuable for me as a redstone player. You can't craft diorite? Why? Why would you do that? Ugh. The Shikaku of the day. No, that's nice. Medium. Something. Maybe like this. Maybe just try this. Yeah. Nice. Okay, time for hard. That feels like a 10. There's a 6 here, there's a 5 here, there are some 2s, there's a 4. There is definitely a 12 here. There is a 12 here. These are 2s. That is a 14. Where does the 7 go, though? Yeah? No. Very much no. But this... And then we'd put the... Whoa. 14 goes like this. The 18... That? 10 like this. Can push the 14 down once. Doesn't work either. Oh, but wait a second. You know what works? This works. Sorry. That's nice. 28. That is not a 9 by 3, that is a 11 by 2. Or something with 4. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we're getting that. Hey, hello, Hector. Hello. How are you doing? we just actually use this like that. Ooh, or maybe we don't, because this is like this. Is it though? It could also be that, but then how this? Oh, like that. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. And God, however, your arm doing good too. I am also doing very good. Oh, that is a fun one to start on with. That's 26. That is really compelling, but also this is a 5. It can't go up, so it has to go like this. So the 3 most likely goes like that. The 33 is 11 by that. 26, could that be 26? There's something by 4, right? 6 by 4? No, it's not by 4. I was training and had won my way to the bus. One of the puzzles, or R and R on my way to the bus. I'm unsure if we're talking about the same thing, you know. Yeah, no. Jujutsu? Oh, so you are on the way to the bus. That's not 16. Okay. I see. Could be right, but I don't think it is. Nah, that isn't right. Could also just be 3 times 5. That makes way more sense, and we could even push this to here. So we have more place for this. It's 2 less than 50, but that's... I mean, stupid. 16 divided by 2 is... Drumroll please! 8! It is 4 times 4. I don't know why I didn't do that properly. Oh, it's 12. It's 12 times 4. Oh, no. Oh. 36, that's 3 or 4 also. That is it. That is it. It makes a lot of sense too. That makes a lot of sense. Now this doesn't make a lot of sense. Er weg? Ja, digga dime. This is literally the only way other than going in here, but we don't want to do that. We can't do that. Put the 4 up there, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh wait, we can do this though. Have the 3 here and there we go. There's 7. 16 is something like that. It'd be like this though. There's nothing here. Can't get the 8 away. Doesn't look either. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. How about this? That does work. The 15 just being straight up here too. I am not sure about that 9. This is a great 12 though. I put the 51, I mean that is... How about that? How about that? How about that? How do I get the heat there? Oh. Oh. Like this. That's not it. That is it. That's it. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. We do the MacBook? I kind of want to do the MacBook now. Okay. MacBook. Time for MacBook. I'm gonna get a part and a mic, and then we're going to tinker around a little bit. Let's see if we can get this to work, because I think now that we have like a new part, we might just be able to just do it, I guess. So, yeah. By the way, we are now doing technology, dashboard.twitch.tv. Edit the stream info. Back to the Mac. Technologia. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, let's hop on over to the other side. Okay, there we go. Time for a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So, last time where we stopped here was the funny little thingy called this thing being broken. So basically you can see that we like scraped off these parts and we thought out this because all of this is solid, covered in epoxy. However, it's reasonably hard to get schematics for this or a bill of materials. So I asked the guy who this mech belongs to if he wants to try to just buy a new one. So here it is. New one. You can see the epoxy, see all the fun things. It is a different board number though. So you can see this is board 820-192905 and this is board this. Well, the numbers match up basically identical, but this is -A. So I am unsure if it's going to work, but there is only one way to find that out, ladies and gentlemen, and that is to try plugging it in. We don't need the microscope for this, so I'm going to switch over to the overhead camera. So, this away. And, well, so we need to plug right here. Then there's also this little device, which needs to be plugged right here. So there is a good chance that this will not work, simply because this might be some of the security functionality that Apple is so incredibly fond of. They use chips to match different Ooh, my chess streak is running out. Okay. So, right. So Apple is really fond of their security, right? They are doing everything they can to keep you out of their systems. Let's not rip out quality. Okay. And they're doing a very good job at it, right? If that is what you are trying to do, then what they're doing is the right approach. They have a hardware chain of trust, which means if you change anything on the hardware, you break that chain of trust and stuff won't work anymore. So we hope that this is not part of the change of trust, but since this actually is a part that does do security, I'm not too sure about that. So one thing we're gonna do, right? So this is a little bit empty, so we're just going to plug this in, I guess. Both. But just both in. Look at this. We don't want that. We want to know how much amp this is carrying. And it's already way more than it used to. And if we start it up, I would like to see like an amp. Okay, 0.2. $20 volts, nice. Power delivery works. Half an amp. Okay, yeah, I think this... I mean, it's definitely trying. The biggest question right now that I have is... Can it? Can it even do something? Doesn't feel like it. I mean, hard for me to find out without having an actual MacBook here, because I literally only have the battery and the mainboard. So I'm like... Yeah. A little bit fishing blind here. Not too happy about this. But what we can test, can unplug this. And then we can try to plug in the battery and see if it charges. That's always a good indication that whatever you're working with charges. Because it's like one of the basic functionalities, and it's really easy to test for because hello, thing suddenly uses power. We've seen a spike from like half an amp. I would hope to see a constant draw as soon as I plug it in of like 2 amps. Then I would be happy, I think. Okay, going up to 20 volts, 1 amp, 2 amps, 1.7 amps. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Still doing a few spikes and stuff. .4 amps still. Feels like it's getting warm. Let's get the thermal cam. Oh yeah. This inductor is actually getting warm. Nice. And that being said, right? Obviously, with electronics, you don't want hot, you want warm, because then you know current is flowing through that thing, and current is flowing through that thing. I believe this is fixed. At least it does feel decent. Yep. Cool. That was a way shorter excursion than I would have liked. Just replaced the part that was like 20 bucks, and now the thing that Apple probably would have said cost like 600 bucks to repair works again. Lovely. I mean, works again. Bold claim. As far as I can test. As far as I can test. We're going to... Wait a second, that is actually maybe microscope stuff again. At least it looks way cooler under the microscope. So, it's unplugged. We don't have any current flow anymore. We can unplug the small guys. So we don't have dangling around, and then we just need to... Here? Lift that up. Pull it out. Cool. So, lovely, nice. There are always a few things when I'm taking apart these devices where I'm like, curious, interesting maybe even. And one of those things that I've just seen is right here. Do you see these points? There are. But looking at this, it doesn't like them. Because someone fucked up. Adjust. Okay. Well. Anyway. Okay. We can do more tinkering stuff. I did not think this would go this well, I guess. Was surprisingly tame. Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to solder like with this stuff here right now, but everything that I'm going to do to this will probably just make it worse, so problems. A little roll. But looks ew. Again, a lot of components that are not on here anymore. One probable answer for why this happened is manufacturers sometimes puts more stuff on than actually is needed, and they'll find out later, and then they just don't place the components there. So I have done something. I've done something stupid. I put one of my wonderful prototypes into the washer. So it now looks like this. Just for a quick and little comparison on how it should look like, that is this. Clean, nice. This, ugly. Don't like that. I've tried my best to wash off any water, but apparently it didn't really work. a little bit surprised about this side because a lot. So we're gonna try to clean this now. We're going to try to clean this. We're going to see if that works. If this prototype dies, by the way, I'm not going to be sad. I have 4 more, and I was planning on giving them away, but no one joined the giveaway, so going to be sad now. Okay. Step by step with these tiny little sponges. Just going to apply some isopropanol. Ooh, another fun thing we could do today, because I have like no plan basically, and since chat is so sad, okay? Oh, I like lurkers. But usually then these chill days, just chat says. We start wiring up the big version. Could be a soothing exercise. I'm gonna be interested if this still works after I'm done with it. And these are way less fragile than I thought. It seems like it. A good. Maybe we're gonna have some dead pixels. Okay. I have to dry it off, see if it actually is bad. If so, if how. That is decently dry. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wait a second. I think some stuff happened, and now we can look at it. What that is? Oh, wait a second. I could. Oh. I mean, okay, it's obvious that it's not the not a problem with the actual LED, it's the cover there. Oh, that is bad. I got wash 60 degrees. I don't think it's... Oh. May just be wrong. I had a little scraping tool somewhere here. There we go. There it is. Can get... Oh, if this... Yep. Normally I would just say it's... Careful. But yeah, I think I'm just going to call this dead. I didn't notice that these are not actually a... Must. Okay, I don't think we're gonna continue with this. We're gonna go back to the big PC and stuff. Okay, let me just re-plug the other PC. Okay. Yeah. Oh, mate, wait a second. We are... Should I go sleep a little early today? Was really tired. I mean, that would be not a bad idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea. One has to say. I mean, there's also... the extension is still waiting. So maybe that is a good idea too. Just focus on the extension a bit. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna focus on the extension. I'm gonna hang out a little bit in voice chat. But extension time today. I'm trying to get this done before weekend. That's it. Have a good one, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. No, I won't see. Do I see you tomorrow? Nope. Tomorrow's Friday. Not gonna see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Saturday. On Saturday, we're gonna play Helldivers together with Etro. It's gonna be great fun. Great fun. Until then, bye.